Well, it certainly was a near perfect first day of spring, but 146 years ago today, it was a very different story. 2029 meteorologist Robert Suhr back with us one more time to talk about the spring equinox of 1876. Let's go back a ways.
That is going back a ways, but it was a rough day in weather history, and that's what I want to focus on in today's Weather Why. But before we get into that, we'll start with a look at how our snow is doing this year across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. At Drake Field, we've totaled just about 16 and a half inches of snow. That is getting close to a foot above average. It has been a snowy winter so far. Even in Fort Smith, they're running a snowfall surplus of just under 4 inches. So it hasn't seemed like it at times because it's been so warm, especially December, but we are well above average for snowfall. And they were well above average for snowfall on this day in 1876 as heavy snow fell over a 2-day period between March 19th and 20th of 1876. Much of northwest Arkansas was buried under a foot of snow with 2 to 3 foot drifts. That brought down many pine trees across the area and other trees that had started to bloom because it had been very warm before that. Also, below zero temperatures really started to impact agriculture in the area with that snow. And to make things worse, a few days later, about 4 inches of rain fell. And when you get that much rain with a rapid snowmelt of over a foot, catastrophic flooding took place across a large portion of the state. Here's a look at the snowfall accumulation map from that day, and you can see this is a 12 to 16 inch bubble. A large part of northwest Arkansas, in fact all of Carroll and Madison County was in that. Most of Benton and Washington stretching down into Johnson and Logan County as well, dealing with that snowfall of well over a foot. In fact, here's a look at some of the more impressive snowfall numbers from that day. 13 inches in Clarksville and Fayetteville, almost a foot in Rogers. Just to the southeast of Rogers in the town of Durham, they got 10.5 inches, and half a foot in Fort Smith and Van Buren. Now, what's important about this, Paul, is most of our area's heaviest snowfalls on record have come in March, as spring and winter are kind of duking it out. And this is just another example of if it's happened in the past, there's a good chance that it can happen in the future. If you've got weather questions, you can send them our way or tune in around this time every Sunday for some more weather knowledge.
All right, hopefully someone wasn't just tuning in and thinking that was your forecast for tomorrow. Well, the